I was hitting the record button. Welcome to the Power and Mastery of Influence. How's everybody doing today? Happy Thursday. It's November 20th. We are deep into the Thanksgiving in the United States week. It's a good time to be grateful. Every day that ends in Y is a great time to be grateful. Yes, Joy, I will get you that link while I'm speaking. And you guys, I feel cheesy, but I feel more grateful than I ever have every day. I just say I have a blessed life. I'm filled with greatness. I'm filled with light. I'm filled with the need to help others. I'm filled with positivity. I am filled with a compelling desire to get up in the morning and do something that's going to change somebody else's life. And this is what we teach here, guys. This is the Power and Mastery of Influence. It's great to see a lot of faces that usually are in the morning class and all of you that are in the evening class. We have a very special guest tonight, and I'll get into that in just a minute. Let's all take a deep breath. Fill that chest up. There you go, Randy. Fill that chest up. Nice, big in through the nostrils. Fill that lung up. Feel the chest come out, and then release out the mouth. All right, in with the new, out with the old. Let's see those big smiles. Look at those pearly whites out there. Look at Hoopty smiling. Look at Jeffrey, he's all giggles and smiles. Richie Rich, that big mustache smile there going on. He's just having a good time. How many of you guys out there, it feels good to be alive? It feels good to have a breath in your body. It feels good to be in a position where you're the lighthouse. Today you're the lighthouse. You're no longer that ship out there that's in the darkness out on the waves and lost with no direction. And even if you are today, you know where to go and you know how to be found and you know where to search. But you guys, this class and our special guest today, we didn't talk for a long time. We've had a little back and forth, and we got to know each other a little bit just a few days ago. But this is the power and the mastery of influence is through your daily routines, through your habitual actions and being persistent and consistent, you create relationships and you meet amazing people, and like attracts like, positivity attracts positivity. And the more you become an influencer, the more you become a better version of yourself, the more you start creating and manifesting and welcoming more greatness in your life. And the more that your thoughts of great things, the more the great things appear in your life. So we've never done this before. And I said to Jackie, hey, let's just try it out. Let's just see what happens. She's like, what do you want to talk about? Let's just talk. So I'm going to kind of just introduce her. I'm going to just show you first, Jackie, if you don't mind, I'm just going to show your Facebook profile. And I'm just going to ask the class some things, and then we'll get into, and I'm going to introduce you to everyone. So I wanted to see if you guys see anything. If you've seen Jackie on Facebook, let's just analyze Jackie's profile here for a second. This is Jackie, Facebook fan. The cover photo, her cover photo, nice, beautiful picture. Now you get down here to Jackie looks like she's having some fun, right? Jackie's obviously in a business. Jackie's obviously promoting her business. So Jackie, actually, you friend requested me, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so Jackie friend requested me. I just want to make sure I got my facts straight. So I get lots of friend requests a day, and I'm sure you guys do too, but I get lots and lots and lots. And so I vet everyone I look at. So Jackie friend requested me. I said, okay, let me check out her profile. So I'm scrolling through, and maybe you guys are thinking what I'm thinking. Okay. Now Jackie is creating value, right? I'm not looking at her profile, and it doesn't look like a walking ad for her business. So it's not like, okay, great. She's not like some kind of spammer. That's great. She looks real. Let's look more. Oh, wow. Wait, is it fuzzy? Hold on. It'll populate here. There we go. So cool. Jackie does videos. Is this really Jackie? Yeah, I think this is Jackie. So Jackie uses these little emojis, emoticons. Looks like she's doing a 100-day challenge, which is awesome. Sound familiar, guys? Look familiar? I'm just going to play a little bit of this video for you guys.
Hi guys, Jackie Strohl here. Today is day 40 of our 100 Days to Prosperity Challenge. Today is going to be a little motivational video for you. I want you guys to watch this when you're having a bad day. So please stick around. This is going to be great. Welcome back. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jackie Strohl.
I want to let you do your introduction in real life here, but pretty cool, right? So this is, you guys, this is my process right here. This is real time what I'm doing once Jackie sent me a friend request, all right? And this is what I do. And I take the time because what I am wanting people in my life, in my network, in my social media surrounding that create positivity, that create value, that are real, that look like they better others' lives. So all of this, pretty much what I teach, right? Look at all this value. And then she adds in some quotes from Les Brown, family pictures, her and her husband. How cool is that? Yes, they are real. All right, so I just wanted to show that real quick. And so, and we'll just kind of go back and forth a little bit throughout the night here, but yeah, clap it up. Jackie's awesome. All right, so.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we chatted a few days ago and our conversations were completely as far removed from a marketing or a spammy kind of connection, right? From, it was just, here's the value, let's create it, let's see where this goes. So without further ado, you guys, I'm just going to bring on Jackie Strohl from Colorado. You're in Colorado.
Yes. Hi, can you guys hear me okay?
Loud and clear.
All right. How is everybody?
Incredible.
Oh, I'm so honored to be a part of this. Thank you so much for having me.
You're most welcome. You're most welcome. So, Jackie, just give us a little bit about your experience as a marketer, how you began, and just a little bit about your background.
Do you have your Kleenex ready?
We always do.
I've been a stay-at-home mom for years. Never went to college, never really known what I wanted to do with my life. I've had a lot of health problems, like an autoimmune disease, knee problems, frequent emergency room visits with bowel obstructions. And so working a regular job was not an option for me. So I had this whole mess of a health situation, and I went online to find work. I wanted to be able to make money from home. And I came across affiliate marketing, and I fell in love with the idea of sharing my story and inspiring other people. I thought if I could turn my mess into a message and just inspire people to do the same, awesome. The money would just be a bonus, right? I could turn this mess that I had and turn it into something positive. So I decided I'm going to have my own business. And I started to get the ball rolling on it. And I'm not kidding, 3 days later, I made this decision, and 3 days later, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I'm like, you have to be kidding me. Life is just throwing me all these obstacles, but it didn't slow me down. I did it anyway. I started my business and I had a mastectomy in the same month. I'm still being treated for cancer and loving every second of my business. I love being able to inspire people with my story and help everybody every single day. I just love what I do, and I'm so blessed to be here. So thank you all for listening to that.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that, Jackie. We really appreciate that. And how important do you think it is that we all have stories, right? We all have things that we've knocked us down, things that we've had to go through, or some things that we're still dealing with, and it's just called life. And how important do you think it is that you are out there sharing your story, and as opposed to, maybe not the right way to say it is being ashamed of it, but keeping it to yourself, or not creating videos or not creating content, or how important do you think that is as far as what you do on a day-to-day basis?
So important. So in my mind, I had two options. I could curl up in a ball and feel sorry for myself, or I could turn it into something positive. And that's what I chose to do, and I'm running with it, and it's all in how you handle it. Everybody has their story, and you really need to become friends with vulnerability and just get out there and share it, and you're not going to believe the overwhelming response you'll get and the impact you'll have on people's lives. It's just amazing. It's amazing. I love what I do.
Yeah, you can tell, and you really can tell, and it shines through just your persona on social media. And what I teach first and foremost is, be the person that you want to have in your business. And so when you're looking at things, it's almost a reflection of you. So there's a lot of people out there, and maybe there's some people in here that maybe are too shy, or they feel like they're too shy or timid. How do you rate the value of a Facebook Live or doing videos as far as becoming more of influence in other people's lives?
I think video is so important because people can see your face and connect with you that way rather than just some random post or blog. I think video is just great. It gives people a chance to really get to know you personally and build know, like, and trust. And it just really propels your business forward that way.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So you guys, the biggest reason I wanted Jackie to come on here, not only because she's awesome, but I want to show you guys kind of the value of, and do you mind if I show our conversation, Jackie?
No, not at all.
All right, cool. So I just wanted to kind of, and you guys, I haven't talked to Jackie about much of anything except, and you'll see in our conversation, which I just kind of want to show a little bit of, and I'm pulling it up back here. Does anybody have a question so far for Jackie at all while I'm looking this up? And by the way, if you guys have noticed, Derm's on here. Derman Blatnick, he teaches a class about how to do Facebook Lives and the techniques and stuff. And if you guys noticed in Jackie's video, she's well lit, great angles. She's very clear and concise, and you can hear her well. These are just little things that I notice, and things that I notice when I'm watching other people's walls. All right, I gotta type something in real quick so I can pop up the whole message. There we go. So silly. Anybody have a question so far? I can't see the screen right now. I'm just looking at this chat here.
Yeah, Jackie, are you from Colorado originally, or did you move out there?
I am from Colorado originally. My parents are from Boston. They moved here right before I was born. So I was born and raised here, and I love my mountains. I love Colorado. It's amazing. So I'm up in the far northwest corner, about 45 minutes west of Steamboat Springs. So I'm almost Wyoming and almost Utah too. It's pretty neat. I love it here.
Yeah, the only place I've been there was in regards to swimming. You guys have the most amazing swimming facilities out there in Colorado Springs. Some of the best athletes of the world train out there. Just, it's the mecca of training for swimming.
Oh yeah, yeah, those are really cool.
Beautiful. I was actually going to move to Colorado before I moved to Virginia. So, Jackie, just really quickly, what we teach, what I teach here, and what several others have begun to teach is how to utilize Facebook, and how to actually, this class specifically is combining attraction marketing with a little bit of shotgun marketing, which I'm sure you're familiar with both. But it's really, it really comes down to becoming better versions of ourselves and how we can create value in other lives, and how we can make a bigger impact on a day-to-day basis. And through Facebook, we do these 5 daily activities, which include personally messaging individuals. The part of the shotgun part of it is joining Facebook groups, of course, and posting in Facebook groups. But it also includes adding friends to your list and deleting friends, and also doing follow-ups, which are the 5 most important things as far as Facebook goes. And what I teach is basically, if you can do these 5 things on a consistent and persistent basis on Facebook, you can really translate that to any other social media platform or in real life. So that's kind of the basis of this class. And I'll share with you guys real quick. When I meet somebody, when, say, Jackie here friends me, and this is our conversation, when somebody friends me, I'm not thinking, okay, what angle can I take to get Jackie into my business? It's what kind of relationship can I build here? How can I connect with this positive person, and how can I learn from Jackie, and how can I provide value and maybe help Jackie learn something from me? So it really was just a reach out from Jackie, and I looked at her profile, shot a wave, and I said, "Hey Jackie, thanks for the connection. How are you?" Always teaching you guys to end with a question. I could have very well not reached out to Jackie and said anything at all, right? And I think that's what a lot of us have done in the past, or maybe are still doing, is we're not just trying to add friends to our Facebook friends list. It does no good to have warm bodies there. It's a social media platform, right? It's about being social. That's what it's called. So she said, "I'm great, loving life. How are you?" I said, "Only way to do it. Life is amazing. Loving the value you create on your wall. So positive." So this is what I initially noticed on her wall. So I'm going to tell her, great job on doing that. And she was grateful and thankful, and positive is only way to go. I refuse to put negativity out into the universe. Hashtag spreading the love. Yes. Hashtag laugh every day. You're welcome. Where do you live? And you have a beautiful family, 2 kiddos. And so for them, guys, family, occupation, recreation, you guys see where that's going. And so it's just this back and forth of who are you? What is your experience? Where have you come from? What got you to the point where you are at now? And that's a back and forth. And if you notice this conversation, we ask about family, location, what you like to do. Have you guys noticed that neither one of us is trying to come at each other with a link or try to pull each other into a business? Which I respect, and I love that, and I'm thankful that, you know, the conversations that I have these days are not all about that, because and then right here, I asked her what company she's with for the affiliate stuff, because her videos obviously have something to do with affiliate marketing. You can pick that up very easily because she markets very well. And she told me she's a legendary marketer, mostly mostly, and changed her life. And then she asked what I do. Of course, I told her what I do with kulaBrands and the CBD stuff, because she told me something about Colorado. And of course, that's where our manufacturer is based. And so we got into the power of CBD and her story. And so just some back and forth. And I told her about the classes that we have, about teaching value, positive value, and she just jumped in and wanted to participate. So here we are. And that's just awesome, you guys. This is just, these are things that I'm thankful for. And it's Jackie, tell me, how many crazies have you met online?
So many.
More than you can count, right?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, when I first started doing Facebook, and I wasn't really sure what I was doing, and I was just accepting everybody's friend requests, and I was getting hit on way too much. My husband was freaking out. It was a mess. It was a mess. But I figured it out, and I've dialed it in, and it's a lot better now.
Awesome. So what are some kind of tips that you can give? Say there's some fresh people in this class that are experiencing a lot of, I don't think the men really have to deal with it as much as the women, although I had Jeffrey chasing me like a madman. Just kidding. But yeah, if there's a couple of tips that you can give just to help thwart that, or ways around it, or cut your time down and avoid that altogether.
Right. Well, I go through every single one of my friend requests, and I look for people who are in the same niche that I'm in. And I make sure that, that they might need help from me. I look for that. If it's somebody that's really well established, I sometimes accept those requests because we can provide value to each other, but mostly I'm trying to get people that need help, right? That's my business. So I'm looking for people that need help, that don't have a nice looking profile, there's just spam everywhere, and try to help them clean that up. So that's something that I really look for. But yeah, I go through every single one of them. And if they're not in the same business that I'm in, then I delete it and just move on from there, because you can really waste your time accepting too many requests and getting tons of messages. So just really narrow it down to what you want and what you need for your business.
Great information. Yes, absolutely. And I did hear you mention in there, so how important also is picking a target market before kind of doing your daily routine, or say you're out there looking for new reps in your affiliate marketing. How important is figuring out a target market for that?
Oh, you really have to narrow it down to your specific audience. You need to be really specific about who your prospect is. I mean, you can have this really wide array of people, but if you narrow it down, you're going to be able to get more precise audience, people that really actually want your offer, instead of just fumbling around with, oh, this person might, so I'm going to put it in front of them. It's not worth your time. That's a waste of time. You really narrow it down and get your offer in front of the right people. It's so important.
That's brilliant. You just said get your offer in front of the right people, and what you said is that's spot on, because if you're putting information in front of a group, or say someone individually, that there's no relevance there, or there's no reason to, but you're just doing it for the case of doing it,
right?
You're wasting your time and you're wasting your energy, and and that's so super important. And that's something that I'm so glad you brought up, because for me personally, my target market is, and it has been, it might change a little bit from what I'm doing from week to week, but it's what I know, which is people that are burnt out in the industry of MLM. My target market is not millennials. It's not single mothers. It's not retired military. It's very specifically targeted to 33 to 83, but it's very specifically, experienced in MLMs or network marketing or affiliate marketing or some type of relationship marketing, because that's who I identify with, and that's who I attract through my own marketing. So very, very, very important. So Jackie, a quick synopsis or just like an overview of what your day looks like. Like you get up and what's your routine? I'm sure you have a routine.
Yes, I do. I have 2 kids, so they're a major part of my routine. So it's, get up. I get up before them in the morning and have my coffee so I can just have a moment to myself to plan for my day. What do I need to do? Figure that out. But then they get up and, it's breakfast and get them out the door for school. But once they're at school, I do some meditating a couple days a week to really defrag the disc, get things right in my head. It sure helps me a lot to do that. And I'll take my dog for a walk. I try to get some exercise in the morning to get my brain going. And then I come home and I make a video. I'm on Facebook right away trying to put value out there and making friends and sending messages. And I spend a few hours a day doing that. And my video, that's my big thing for the day. And I might need to adjust my ads that I'm running and that sort of thing. And then picking up my kids from school and going to taekwondo and dance, all the mom things that I do. So that's my routine every day.
Awesome. That's fantastic. So you mentioned a few things, plan, meditate, exercise, walk, make videos, create value, adding friends, spending time on social media, being productive, and then you have 2 kids, a home life, and it sounds like you're pretty busy outside of what you do for a daily.
Very busy,
income,
yes.
Right? Very busy. All right, so does anybody feel like Jackie has more hours in the day than you do? No? I love what Arnold Schwarzenegger said in that sleep a little faster. I love that line.
Yeah, that cracked me up.
Got to sleep a little faster. So I need to learn that. So this is just so important. I want everybody to hear this. How many of you all out there, and meditate, I consider personal development. Meditate is a very crucial piece of life balance, and especially keeping your blood levels there and keeping stress at bay.
Yes.
So how many of you guys out there meditate? Like legitimately take 5 minutes at least every day to meditate? Bupen is actually meditating right now. He's deep in practice. How many of you guys take a walk every day, like at least a mile, take exercise, take a walk? Good. How many of you guys plan out your day in the morning or at night, plan for your day? Awesome. So these little things, you guys, is great to hear Jackie say this. And it really is part of the routine, the habitual practices that we teach and that we preach and that we do. What else, Jackie? Let's talk about something else here. So how long have you been doing affiliate marketing?
Not very long, since July this year.
July this year. So yeah, you're pretty fresh at it. So what did you do before affiliate marketing?
Oh, I got into e-commerce before I was in affiliate marketing, and I hated it. I hated it because I was selling cheap t-shirts and I just wasn't passionate about it. I wasn't helping people, and I found affiliate marketing and fell in love. This is where I'm supposed to be right now.
Cool. It's great finding your passion space, right, Jeffrey? It's great finding your passion space and being able to help others. Is there anybody that has any questions as we're going along here? George?
As it pertains to your videos, is it exclusively on your homepage, or do you go to other locations and different types of groups or pages to spread what it is you're trying to relay in regards to your message?
I have not experimented with going to groups and posting my stuff yet. That that's something I'm going to branch out into. But like, I just started adding Facebook not too long ago into my daily routine because I was only doing YouTube, and I'm doing a video every single day, and that takes a lot of time. But I got comfortable with it, and I became comfortable, I guess is what I'm saying. And if you're comfortable, then you're not growing. Like, I'm comfortable on the YouTube. I'm doing it every day. I need to add more. So I started adding Facebook too, and I'm starting to branch out from there too. So I'm just barely getting going with Facebook and YouTube, really. I'm still pretty new this year.
Awesome. Good question, George. Anybody else have a question?
You know me. I'm in. Hey, Jackie, thanks a lot. Incredible share. Very, very much appreciated, and respect you on here this evening. Just a quick question. How important do you feel YouTube channel helped, launch you into affiliate marketing, and also start the change that you're actually doing yourself to be a better version of you?
Oh, YouTube's been great. A year ago, I was really hesitant to even take a selfie. So for me to get in front of a camera was terrifying. It was terrifying. And you go back and look at some of my first videos, and they're terrible. But I left them up there. They're still there. But it's been great because the feedback that I got, the comments, the people that I've met, they've really been supportive and just really positive, and it gave me the confidence to keep going. And I really made a connection with them. There's one woman who posts on my videos every single day. I just love her, and I really, really made a connection with her, and it's been amazing. It's been great.
Awesome. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one of the most rewarding parts about it, is when you keep consistently creating value, and you share your life and what you know, and you just naturally start attracting people that you connect with on a daily basis. It's great.
Yep.
It's wonderful. Anybody else have a question? You guys are so quiet. Bupen, no questions from you? I'm surprised.
Jackie, how are you, Jackie? This is Bupen.
Good.
We are friends for a long time, but we never chat. It may be my mistake. I had several friends a day, but I take your advice now that add a few friends and connect with them, then connect with hundreds. So thank you.
Oh, of course. It can be hard to chat with everybody. I understand completely.
Yeah, we become friends sometime in August, but this is we never chat.
Yeah.
Maybe my mistake.
Bupen, I've taught you better.
Shame on Boo.
Shame on Boo. That's his. I'm glad you brought that up, though, because I mean it's easy to do, you guys, especially if you're doing your daily activities, and it's not about how many I can add, how many friends I can add. It's how many quality conversations can I have, and
Exactly.
it's absolutely crucial, and it's why I spend part of my day deleting friends from my list, because there's no reason to have a lot of them there, and they're taking up valuable real estate. I mean, I have too many lives I got to change. I got too many people I have to influence, and if Facebook's going to limit me to 5,000 friends, I got to take each and every one of those seriously. And I used to be, early in my marketing days, I used to just see how many friends I can rack up, and then now there's just a bunch sitting there. So now I got to go back and clean it up. But if you're going as you go, you're adding friends, and you're, hey, Jackie, thanks for reaching out. I appreciate the connection. How are you? Easy, pretty simple, right? And now look where we are right now. Mm-hmm. Jackie's sitting here creating value and sharing her life, her experience with us, and it's such a valuable experience. Anybody else have any questions?
Yeah. I have a question for you, Jackie. on
Right.
your live videos you do have, I mean, do you follow up your audience? And if you do, what are your choices among how you follow them? The people you follow there, I mean, your audience.
I'm sorry, it was cutting out a little bit.
Is the question, how does she follow her audience?
Yeah, I mean, her choices, the audience that follows her live video, maybe making comment or clicking like. If he follows them up, what choices do you make? I mean,
Oh
depending on
yeah.
what some. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I make it a point. Are you asking if I always follow up with everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I make it a point to go in and always comment on all my comments and thank everybody and provide value that way too, and let them know that I'm not just putting up a video and going gimme, gimme, gimme. I appreciate everybody there. So yeah, I definitely go in and follow up with everybody that comments.
And to pull on that thread, I've heard a lot of people talk. So I'm sure you get a lot of likes on your pages and on your posts and stuff. But when somebody likes, say Randy likes your video, you're not coming at Randy with your affiliate link, right?
Oh no, not at all.
And I've seen that happen.
Randy, I appreciate him.
Right, exactly. It's coming from a place of grace and gratitude, and
Yes.
thank you for taking the time, because they took time out of their day to, it might only take a second to click a like or make a quick comment, but this is something that so many people need to learn from, and something that we can as influencers, we can teach that, and we can tell, hey, listen, I appreciate you sending me your link. But I liked your video. You can go further into it, but so I have a question. So Jackie, if let's say you're set in your affiliate marketing company, you love what you do. I'm sure you get a lot of people to come at you with their business opportunities. How do you respond to, say, Christine says, oh, I loved your video. And you're like, oh, thanks for watching. And she says, oh, well, you should check out this, let's say this XYZ product I have. What's your response?
Well, if people are just not even having a conversation with me and throwing links at me, I usually don't respond. I let it go because I don't have time for it. But if people are approaching me and saying, hey, I was watching your videos and I have this offer, I'll usually say, well, I'm always open to look at things, send me the link. And if I get a chance, I'll look at it. I would love to check out your offer too. So I'm always open to new opportunities. You never know what's going to happen if you say yes. So I'm always open to look at other things.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a good point. Sometimes you have to be the authority on what's going to waste my time and what's going to waste my energy, because a lot of it will. And
but I know there's also things out there that could help me too. So I don't want to say no.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to close yourself off completely, but that's where it comes into being an influencer, and I will say, the bigger of an influence that you become, the more you will get hit with things, and the more pushback you'll get, and it's just part of the deal. But yeah, that's a great response, and I can identify with that, definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's see. Well, hey, Kathy, I didn't see you there. Welcome. You're looking lovely tonight. All right. Nobody else has any questions? All right. All right, so we're going to move into, thank you, Jackie, so much. Is there anything else that you want to leave us with? Anything else you want to add? I mean, I'm incredibly grateful. You're welcome back anytime. And I'm just so grateful for you sharing your experience, your life, what you've gone through, and you're very inspirational to us. So
well, thank you. That means a lot to me. And thank you so much for having me here. It was truly an honor to be a part of this. It's a big deal for me to do this. I've never really done a webinar before. So this is huge for me. This is a great learning experience, great networking. You guys all seem amazing. Thank you all so much for being so kind. And I'm just so thankful.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll give you the heart. You're welcome back anytime. We had a class last night, and we meet Monday through Friday, and we have different teachers. Jeffrey teaches a lot on Friday nights. But we had a class yesterday, which it got pretty emotional. And, but the important thing to know is that there's a place where people can go to shed their skin and to share their lives, and to, we're all going through something, like I said earlier, but the important thing is that we're going through it. And, I am so grateful that we have a place where we can go, and we know there's going to be others there that we can, be vulnerable with and have a safe place. So through motivation, through inspiration, through teaching, and just through the community of others and through the collaboration of others, anything is possible, and dreams do come true. So you're welcome back anytime, Jackie. Thank you again for joining us. And you guys go make friends with Jackie, because she's awesome, and you're going to learn a lot, and you're going to have value and create value. And I'm telling you guys, even me, being the quote unquote teacher here, I've watched Jackie's videos, I learn, and she's spunky and she's crazy like me. And, you can learn something every day. And as long as you're learning, you're growing and you're changing, and it's just a beautiful thing. So we're having so much fun. Cool.
Yay. Thank you guys.
Thank you again. We appreciate you. Thanks for your time. And you're welcome to hang out for the rest of the class. We're just going to hang out for about 10 more minutes, guys, and we'll get you going.
Yeah, I'll hang out. Yeah.
Corey.
Cool. Awesome. And by the way, yes, Dermot.
I was just going to say, of the notes that I was able to get out of this, and I call them bullet points, they were all centered. And thank you for centering us, because so many of us, when we first got into this, Corey's the first person we met. We were out getting likes, and we were out getting people, and we were out getting this, and we were out getting that. And we were talking about it a couple of days ago. And when we first got here tonight, I enjoyed it. I thoroughly did. I thought you brought value, the whole concept of the purpose. And so now, concept with purpose can help us establish that which we need to go forward. And that's what Corey's been diligently working on putting into our spirit, our heart, and take it to the world. And I thoroughly enjoyed it, and quite great perspective. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing that, Derm. Well said, my friend.
Yeah.
Well said. Some stuff. So, I mean, just reminds me of, and Jackie, I tell you about a book, Simply Amazing, guys. I saw, this sparked I saw a couple people post their pictures with Simply Amazing that came out today, or was delivered today to some people. How many got their book, Simply Amazing? I know Justin got his, and then a couple people. Jennifer, you got yours? No? Oh, I thought, okay. Just a quick synopsis, Jackie. Simply Amazing is a story. There's 12 with Casey Armstrong, who was a former cast member of Howard Stern, who was, to say a party animal would be putting it lightly, but he was a nut, and he was crazy, and drinking drugs and rock and roll and everything. And, being on a Howard Stern show for a decade, you're probably going to pick up some bad habits. We'll just put it that way. And we had our event last year, this year in Vegas. It was our second event for kulaBrands in Vegas, and Casey Armstrong came up on stage, and he kind of gave us a little bit about the book and his life story, and it was very emotional. It's a story about overcoming tragedies, overcoming inspirational stories, triumphing over hard times in life. But he shared his story about how he can't go back now because he's done some irreparable damage to his body. And unfortunately, the doctor gave him an expiration date on his life, and that expiration date was about 3 months. And he, through telling his story, his mission now is to put out a book series. And the first of the series is called Simply Amazing. And it's a 388-ish page book, but it's 11 amazing stories and one simply amazing book. And from all walks of life, from a gentleman who was in a concentration camp, Werner Reich, I think is his name, Werner. It's just incredibly captivating stories. But this is one of our projects. We're helping launch this book to the world, and we've gotten him on the bestsellers list of Barnes & Noble. He was down to the top. I couldn't even tell you. He was pretty far up there, even before pre-launch. But this is part of the incredibleness that you guys have your hands on. And I told Justin, I shot Justin a message. I was like, brother, man, share that book with that picture on your wall, because people need to see that. Now imagine what's going to happen when these books start coming in. And this is what another side of creating value that I'm working on teaching, and I'll probably teach it in a video or somewhere. But a couple individuals just placed 3 new stores for Instajam, Dawn Siebel and Kathleen Fisher, one of our newest projects, placing these products in stores and just having fun. They're taking pictures of the individuals, the store owners. And what do you guys think happens if she just posts these pictures inside of a group that's closed? Nothing happens, right? I mean, it gets us excited, right? And it's like, oh my gosh, hooray, and go Dawn and Kathleen. But what happens if she doesn't post it on her wall? Nobody gets to share that. Nobody gets to. So this is part of marketing. This is part of sharing value. This is part of creating excitement, momentum, forward motion. Anything that we're doing in our lives, through business or through our personal lives, it's sharing. And it's, hey, I just got this book, Simply Amazing. Do you guys know the power of that share? That something in that book, maybe Casey's story, maybe Werner's story, maybe Jenny's story, maybe somebody's story might touch somebody's life in a profound way. And maybe it's one of those chapters in the book that thank you, Justin, for posting that picture that one day back in November. I ended up buying that book, and oh my God, it changed my life. Thank you, Justin, for changing my life. And Justin was just the vehicle. Justin just did his thing and took a selfie without sleeves. And and
I had sleeves on in the picture, actually.
I know you did. You threw me off. I didn't know who it was. But do you guys see where I'm going with this? And it's not just Simply Amazing. Maybe it's the Hug-a-Boo-Boo. Maybe it's Donovan Carpenter. And my goodness, prayers for Donovan and his family. If you guys haven't reached out, reach out to Donovan. He lost his brother, and very sad. So just say a prayer, reach out to Donovan. But Donovan, sharing Donovan's music, I mean, I could sit here all day and tell you stories about our projects and the profound impact that it's already making on the world. And Donovan's just about to release his music. Have you guys heard the other 6 songs on that album? Has anybody heard? Oh my God, you guys! Kathy's heard, Sharona's heard it. You guys, the first side of the album was incredible, right? Wait till you hear the second side. I mean, this album's going to explode. So I could go through all these projects, and I can go through stories of overcoming, and each one of these inventors and their projects have a story. And really, it's our job to influence this class. It's our job to influence and open our mouths and share our gifts of what we have in front of us, and not keep it to ourselves. There's things that we need to say and things that people need to hear. And I'll close with this: is miracles happen every day, and every one of us in here is a miracle. And waking up in the morning, we have a blank canvas, and we can paint whatever masterpiece that we want on these canvases. And we dictate the day. We decide how our day goes from the moment we wake up. And you can decide to be the light, or you can decide to be the dark. And you can decide to get up a little bit earlier, and you can decide to take full advantage of every waking moment of your life from here on out. And you can decide not to be at the end of your days, whatever day that would be, full of regret and shoulda, coulda, wouldas, that I had the opportunity and I was in the right position and I was in the right time at the right place in the perfect storm, but I did nothing about it. I had a chance to put this product in a store that I walked by, or I had a chance to tell this person that was struggling, and I assumed that that person was okay, or I assumed that I knew what was going on with that person, but I didn't open my mouth. Why didn't I open my mouth? Or, you know, I know this organization probably could have used some funds to help their kids out, or, you know, whatever it is. There's an opportunity at every turn in your life, especially in kulaBrands, and especially just getting involved. And one question that I ask every day is, what can I do today for the community, and how much value can I create for others that have decided to follow me into this world of collaboration, or others that have put their time, money, and energy into this. What can I do today that will create value for everyone and make everybody's life a little bit better? So thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you, from the top, bottom, and all sides of my heart, all the squishy parts and all the hard parts. And thank you, Jackie, again. You're welcome back anytime. And you guys, just remember, you are filled with greatness. You're filled with light. Let your light shine a little bit brighter today. Go out there and change somebody's life. Somebody needs you. And love you all. Thank you, guys. Have a great evening. I appreciate everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. Oh, put your numbers in the heartbeat, please. Put your numbers in the heartbeat for me, please. Thank you.
Not class tomorrow, right?
Yeah, the call.
No, we have a call tomorrow at the same time.
No, tomorrow is a Kula call, 8 p.m.
Yes.
Okay.
Class inside the call.
Yes, we'll be in class inside the call, inside of a computer, inside of the world.
That's my last reminder, sorry.